everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be talking about another big YouTube channel that is clearly not actually doing very well. This is Think Media. Check it out. Now, I know obviously if you scroll down, obviously we'll find videos that did do well, but I just wanted to look at the fact that even within the last month, they're not really doing so hot. I see 20,000. If you look finally at towards the bottom, we get to 50,000, 40,000. So some of their stuff does do well, but guys, come on. What's your percentage of viewers to subscribers? People always like to talk about this idea that you need to have a certain amount of viewers coming to reflect your subscriber numbers, right? I have about 568 subscribers when I make this video, and I'm getting about roughly 30 to 50 views, let's say. That's not the best percentage, but it's a better percentage than these guys. I don't know what they're doing. Their subscribers clearly don't actually care about their channel. This feels more like 100,000 subscriber channel rather than 1 million. It feels like their subscribers hit subscribe and forgot to hit unsubscribe because nobody's really watching this channel compared to what they should be getting based on their numbers. And I feel like it's because they're not really doing anything different. Look at these videos, right? Just look at how they're all about tips. They're all about how to help out small streamers, how to help out small YouTubers, how to help out with growing to big numbers and stuff. And it's you know what? When your channel's sitting at 2.05 million and you can't even get 100,000 people to watch one of your videos, you're probably doing something let's scroll down to the first time they actually have 100,000 views, right? Which they should because they have 2.05 million subscribers, right? Let's check it out. I'm going to keep scrolling down till we find, there we go. So 2 months ago, they had even better. There you go. I'm not going to not give credit where credit is due. They had 196,000 views because they wanted to do a home desktop thing. And then they had this clickbaity shit with the why 90% of YouTube videos don't get views. Look, I'm not here to judge the content itself because I've watched their videos before, especially when I was trying to learn how to make YouTube videos and how to get better, how to improve the content, right? And fortunately, unlike vidIQ, these guys seem a little bit more genuine. They seem like they're actually putting in good effort here. It just feels like their content style, it's a bit weird. And don't you feel like these thumbnails also look a bit samey? I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but I don't know. You get all the same kind of poses, I don't know. Where'd it go? I had a great example a second ago. Oh, well, I might have lost it. But there was one pose where that seemed similar to another pose in the video. I mean, there's this one where, this guy with the hide... Oh, let me make sure it's in view. The hide subs video is right here. He's just kind of pointing a little arrow. This guy's pointing with... He's making almost the same face, I guess is my point. And do I do this too? Yeah. But I try and I take a new picture every time. And again, these aren't as bad, but they all do feel kind of samey, right? They all have the same kind of vibe. They all have a YouTube video. They're all pointing at something, and they're all about the same stuff, right? So if you go to the very top, right, for their topics, they're talking about how to get views on YouTube. You scroll down a bit, how to grow your YouTube, best tips for your YouTube channel, how to get more views on YouTube. They keep saying the same stuff over and over. I've made one video on this channel about viewers themselves, talking about how you don't understand them, but I don't, I could eventually make a video called how to get more viewers. I mean, I'm not going to talk about it right now. We'll make a video about it just to prove my point. But, they keep talking about how to make subscribers. They keep talking about the same exact things. And I get it. YouTube changes. You got to follow the algorithm. But I think at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is that you got to make good content. You got to make content that's really, really good. So I want to point out, 20,000, recently, in the recent last month, 20,000 is about the most I've seen anyway for this channel. So I wanted to look up what percentage of that, and the answer is already shown on screen. It's 20,000 divided by 2 million. It's about 0.01%, and that's generous. I could have added the 0.05. Could have added the 500,000. It would have been even less than 1.01%. Nobody on their channel is watching their videos. Not really. Okay, so you do that, and then let's take my 50 views, right? I have roughly, let's say, 50 views per video. Hell, I'll even bring it to less. I'll say I have 40 views per video, right? Heck, you know what? I'm going to do 30 views. I'm just trying to show the difference. And I know for sure that at the time of this video, I have 568 viewers. So I'm getting, right, so it's still not good, but I'm getting a higher percentage. I'm getting 0.05% of my viewers watching So it's still, I'm somehow doing better than Think Media in terms of just having people come back to my videos and enjoy the content. Like, the percentage of you guys that come back is much higher, than them, for how small the channel is, right? I mean, if we wanted to bump it up to, the 50 divided by, 568, that would be 0.8%, Obviously, I'm not doing that good either for a percentage of viewers to coming back, but either way, no matter how you cut it, I'm still doing better than this channel. I mean, shoot, nobody's watching their stuff, and I think it goes to show the fact that their content is repeating itself over and over, and I think that the biggest mistake that this channel is making is actually just the fact that it keeps talking about the same damn thing over and over. I get it. You want to make a video about how to make videos and how to improve, and that's great, but your content is nothing but the same thing. They're like, how to do it in 2022. Yeah, the algorithm changes. Yeah, there's trends. Yeah, there's all these ideas and strategies and things you might think are working, but realistically, you don't know. Nobody really knows, okay? Because you're not looking in the back door, right? If someone had access to the actual literal algorithm of YouTube, they would just be able to make perfect, remember when, children videos were really big, or remember when hot tub streams was really big? You know what I mean? There's things that are trendy, and it happens. You know what I mean? And look at this. They made it one where it's just meme sounds, and that got them 357,000 views. You know why? Because it's something different. Because it's not about their darn how to get views and stuff. They did one where they put Mr. Beast's face on a video, and it's obviously not for Mr. Beast, so nobody's watching it, but clearly they got more views, I bet you, than their other videos, just because Mr. Beast is on there, right? And the lens one, that's specific for tech people, right? But the ones that are actually about YouTube, the thing that they're supposed to be about for how to how do we do a good job making YouTube videos? They're not getting views on that. It's the same stuff. They always talk about the same stuff. Oh my god. And it's frustrating, right? So I can scroll down, and I'm sure as we go we'll see different stuff about views and how to get views and how to market and all this stuff. And now they're going into camera lenses. You know why? Here's something I've noticed actually about all these channels that talk about, and I don't know why this is, but every channel that talks about YouTube and stuff, they always also talk about your gear. Oh, gotta get that gear, because they don't know how to get sponsored, because YouTube isn't going to sponsor themselves. YouTube's not going to pay them more than the ads that they already allow them to have. So they go after gear, because it's I want to make a good YouTube video. Obviously, small YouTubers who don't know anything are going to just make video, are going to want to buy the best gear that they can, and they're going to want to get things that a $75 budget, or here's a really nice camera. You don't need that. I'm using a Logitech camera that I got from 2009. I've been using the same Logitech camera ever since Ever since I've started making YouTube videos back in 2009, I've been using the same camera for a webcam. I've been, the mic's new, right? Because my old microphone on my headset from a Logitech headset died, and I figured I may as well invest in something nice. But at the end of the day, I don't need this mic. I don't need a perfect mic in order to make you guys watch the video. It just feels like we're getting tricked here, or the channel's not really genuinely trying to help people gain subscribers. In this channel, shoot, I'm not here telling you how to get subscribers. I'm just telling you different topics I want to talk about. But if you want to get subscribers, let me just tell you straight up, you don't patronize people by making the same content over and over. There's no variety here. They're trying to make you spend money on stuff. Look at this budget stuff. Best headphones. They got podcast, a pro setup. Ooh, look at this, a pro setup. You know what's a pro setup? Dude sitting here in his house making videos about stuff that he wants to make. I think that's a damn good pro setup to me. Don't you think so? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm going nuts here, but it feels like a real pro setup is just any setup that lets you feel like you're making the best content that you want to make. To make content where it's hey, look at this. It's content, and it's new, and it's different, and it's fun, but not this stuff. This media right here, it's all the same. It's oh, look at new iPhone stuff. Look at that. iPhone microphones? Really? They're trying to sell you a microphone on your iPhone? Look, you don't need any gear, all right? You don't need gear. And I know that this kind of took a weird turn for the topic, but I'm just saying, right? They're making videos that are trying to help you make videos, but actually are more for making them money. I bet you that in a good chunk of these videos, they have a code or something they want you to use so they get a cut of the profits. Because you know what? Look, their channels aren't making views. We already did the math, right? We know that percentage-wise, they're not making as many views as they're supposed to be making. They're not even making 1% of the views that they would need. They're making 0.01%. Well, I guess maybe that is 1%. They're making 1% of the views because 0.01. We're making 5%, right? Of the portions of our community, we're making about 5% coming through, which is a lot more. That's a substantial amount when you consider the subscriber difference, you consider the view difference, and I just took an average video of 20,000 views. Obviously, they have more views, it changes. But, then they got other channel, videos that only have, a couple thousand. It's crazy. They just made this video 7 days ago with 5,000 views. Clearly, this channel is not doing well in general. So anyway, that's what I want to say about this. Thank you all so much for watching. I've had a ton of fun making it. And as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.